The environment inside Dallas Stadium is suffocating. The massive scale of the indoor arena only serves to amplify the pressure of this World Cup showdown. Japan enters this match with significant tournament momentum, looking to build on their history of tactical discipline. Opposite them is Sweden, a team defined by its rigid defensive structure and a reputation for clinical efficiency on the counterattack. Because the match is being played on neutral ground in Texas, both squads have had to manage the same logistical hurdles and travel fatigue. For both teams, the objective is simple: walk away with a result that prevents an immediate exit from the tournament. Despite the grandeur of the setting, the reality on the pitch is a fight for survival. With every tick of the clock, the opportunity to advance becomes more scarce. This table shows the current standings. While Japan holds second place and Sweden sits in third, the gap between them is incredibly thin. Japan's current rank is precarious. Taking just 1 point from a draw would fail to provide any meaningful safety margin against the group's top seed. Sweden is in an even more desperate position. From third place, a victory is their only certain path to jumping into an advancement slot. This diagram illustrates how a 1-point result for each team often leaves them both vulnerable. If the fourth-place team in the group finds a late-game win, both middle seeds could be eliminated simultaneously. Managers often react to this pressure by prioritizing safety. By focusing so heavily on avoiding a loss, they can sleepwalk into the exact draw that ends their campaign. The math of the group stage has turned this into a must-win scenario, regardless of what the scoreboard shows at kickoff. That tension led to a grueling first half. Both teams prioritized their defensive shape over offensive risk, resulting in a scoreless stalemate. To find an opening, Japan relied on Daisen Media. His speed was specifically utilized to test the limits of Sweden's high defensive line. In the 56th minute, Japan finally broke through. Maeda's finish gave them the lead they had been chasing for nearly an hour. Japan responded to the goal by immediately shifting into a low block, pulling their players back to protect the lead. The goal was a massive blow to Sweden. In the live standings, they were suddenly pushed down into fourth place. Maeda's strike changed the entire nature of the match. The patient, defensive posture Sweden had maintained was no longer an option. Sweden responded by abandoning their cautious approach and shifting into an all-out attacking formation. They flooded the Japanese box, committing nearly every player forward in a frantic attempt to find an equalizer. Just 6 minutes later, Anthony Elanga found the back of the net, leveling the score for Sweden. That 6-minute window denied Japan the chance to settle into their new defensive rhythm, forcing them right back into a high-stakes battle. This quick succession of scores creates a profound psychological pivot. The sudden confidence of a lead is replaced, almost instantly, by the realization that the defensive plan failed. Sweden's rapid response nullified Japan's hard-earned advantage, returning the game to a state of equilibrium. As the match enters its final phase, the scoreboard remains stuck at 1-1. The margin for error has disappeared entirely. Physical exhaustion is now a major factor. Tired legs lead to errors in judgment, and a single mistake now could be terminal for either team's tournament. This diagram shows the manager's gambit. Pushing for a 2-1 win is necessary to secure advancement, but if that push leads to a 1-2 loss, the tournament is over instantly. In this stage of the competition, there is no tiebreaker. A 1-1 draw is less a shared success and more a shared failure to secure a path forward. The final minutes are frantic. Tactical discipline is often replaced by desperation as both teams realize their time is running out. At this stage of the competition, a 1-1 draw is often more dangerous than a loss. It takes the power out of a team's hands and leaves their tournament fate to be decided by other matches.